Sri Lanka has a slew of laws and regulations enshrining the principle accessibility for all in the context of the differently abled, from the National Policy of Sri Lanka on Disability 2005 to laws and regulations made in 2006 to the Disability Rights Bill of 2010 to the Supreme Court orders in 2011. Equal opportunity for the disabled is all there in print. However, that's as far as it goes. There is little recognition of the differently abled who are marginalized by their own families, society, communities and the country they live in. There is limited disabled-friendly access, special education is not in the mainstream and very few are actually aware of the law or rights. As we saw how ignorant the authorities were when a dyslexic student requested support during his O-level examination. The founder of Sunera Foundation, Sunitra Bandaranayake, has seen it all, having worked with the differently abled for over 20 years. She began using the arts as a medium of communication and the results have been extraordinary. Here she is on Selinco Live. Let's talk. Sunitra, what sort of environment do specially able people actually live in Sri Lanka?
First of all, let's look at the conditions into which they are born. They are from the poorest of the poorest families in the country. In the hinterland of our country, the vast number of them are born into really poor, I won't say low income, almost no income families. Usually the fathers beat up the mother saying you have committed a sin in your previous birth, that's why this child is born, and they walk away. So the mother has to look after all the children, earn a living, and so no child gets a proper meal a day. So such children don't have medical facilities, no school, nothing. They are just living in the house. They have their fundamental rights exactly the same as we have it. But nobody talks about it, nobody wishes to recognize it. The families do not know what fundamental rights means, so nothing is done for them by any government worth talking of, because there are many things that should be done. For example, special classes in schools, there's very little of that and hardly any education. Then accessibility in public places, medical attention to the various needs they have, right? And there must be some way of finding money to make a donation every month to a household which has a differently abled child.
How do you see the arts empowering specially able people?
I have always realized what a fantastic thing arts is. That's drama, music, painting, call it what you like, arts. And my good friend Wolfgang Stanger has been using those techniques in England for a long time to develop differently abled young people. He introduced it to Sri Lanka and introduced me to his work, and it's from then that we have gradually picked up the techniques and worked over the years. For a child who has been stuck in the back room of a house, if you like, to come onto a space where there are 20 or 30, even 40 others enjoying themselves, playing a role, right? Whatever the role may be, not themselves but somebody else. It gives them such joy, so memorable for them, they never forget it.
So tell me a little bit about the objectives of this book, Wings, the Sunera story.
20 plus years later, we thought that it was time we spoke out. Not only to people in Sri Lanka, but to others abroad. There are lots of others abroad who have been very supportive of it, about the work we are doing. So the whole book sets out with beautiful photographs and beautiful writing the story of Sunera from its birth up to the 20th year. So anybody picking up that book will get not only pleasure at looking at the pictures, but when you read it, the whole story is laid out step by step, what we do in the workshops, how important the trainers are to us, how important the mothers are, what the mothers have to say about how their children have developed since they came to us. So we thought it was high time we spoke out.
So what is your vision for Sri Lanka in the space of specially able people?
I think much more needs to be done by the government, whichever government is in power. It's all in that act. It's not rocket science. It can be done easily. Plus, they should involve people like us and any other organization that is already well into working with people with who are differently able. Bring them all on board. Form an organization, like an umbrella organization. Discuss what each one has been doing, what more they can do, where do we stand vis-a-vis funds, and the government can be the one who's overseeing it all. And we meet periodically, compare what each one has done in the most friendly, amicable manner, and I am 100% sure that that's the only way to do it.
What a story I've read in this book. Wings, the Sunera story, is so uplifting and so inspirational. You must be a part of this journey. Get a copy. It's available at all leading bookstores and online at 4,500 rupees.
With Selingco Life Pension Saver, Sri Lanka's premier retirement plan, start planning for your retirement today. Selingco Life, a relationship for life.